What is up, guys? And today what we're going to be doing is looking at the new January 30th update. Yeah, that just came out today as of when I'm recording it. And so I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it because of homework and stuff. But really, as I was reading through this to kind of like preview it and kind of get some info on it, nothing really big has changed. A couple things that I thought were going to be in it really aren't in it, and some things that I was hoping for that were kind of more similar to Destiny 1 really aren't in it. So I guess there isn't really that big of a change, like meta-wise in the Crucible and stuff, but we're just going to work through it, and I'm going to explain some things that are kind of difficult to understand. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first thing here is Armor Masterworks. Again, this thing doesn't really have much crazy, unless you really like Masterworks. This is going to be suitable for you. It's just Masterworks on armor, and that's pretty much it. Nothing really to talk about. It's pretty much just the same thing as weapons, just have their own little special perk at the end. So the raid, now this is something that I was hoping for, something that like Destiny 1 had, and that I guess they didn't really think about it in Destiny 2. But so what it was that in the raid there would be some guns that actually gave you a certain perk that was only available from that raid and only available on that gun or armor. And I thought that was really cool. It gave me a reason to always go back to that raid. And some of the perks were really cool and really fun to use. So what they did here is, yeah, they added that, but it's only usable during the raid. So like, I assume maybe it's probably usable outside of the raid, but it just doesn't have any effect. So let's say you're in Bathhouse on the raid, and maybe it just does more damage to the things that you need to destroy. I assume it's going to be something like that, something very specific for the raid, which I'm a little bit sad about, because some of the perks in Destiny 1 were actually really fun to use, and some points game breaking, which I guess is what they were trying to avoid here. But really, I thought it was just really cool that they always had a reason to go back to that raid every single week, try to get that one item. So other than that, there has been like raid encounters of now at least one armor or something from that raid, which I think is really cool, because I sometimes wouldn't get anything. I thought it was kind of annoying. But either way, that's pretty much it. You can also buy some things from Benedict, and he actually liked that he has a rotating stock instead of like just having everything that you can get from the raid there, and also that you do need to complete the raid in order to kind of access that. So I guess it's pretty cool. I guess it's kind of balanced. I didn't want it just to be like where you can just buy whatever you want and you don't even have to do the raid, which I didn't think would happen, but still, you know, Bungie. But either way, yeah, that is it. That's the new raid stuff. And also, all raid encounters have a chance to drop an exotic, so I guess that's pretty nice. Alright, moving on to Sandbox. Now, there's nothing really crazy here. You guys can kind of see that if you really use some of these things, then yeah, it will affect you. But personally, I really didn't use this. But one thing that I noticed, which I don't really know what it actually does, I just haven't had that much experience with it, is flame refraction. Now, if you know what that does, if you know what that is, please tell me in the comments. But either way, it has a perk that generates ammo instead of pulling it from the reserves now. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to play, because last time that happened in Destiny 1, that was pretty game breaking. I hope it doesn't do that same thing here, because it was a sniper that had very high damage, and it would just generate ammo out of nowhere, and that was really game breaking because people didn't need to recover ammo. So that was really nice, but yeah, again, it was game breaking. So I assume this is kind of not as powerful. I just haven't used Prometheus Lens that much. But yeah, tell me if you guys like it, and I guess an increased base damage, I guess, kind of couples that a little bit. So that'll be interesting to watch. And so yeah, everything else, nothing too interesting. They just fixed some issues and stuff, and I guess, I mean, I wouldn't really think any of this stuff is going to kind of change the game all that much. So now this is kind of cool, I guess. So I don't really do the heroic adventures, but I was kind of annoying when you'd get on and like it was just already marked for you, which it wasn't really that big of a deal, but it was a little bit annoying. So I guess it's nice that they got rid of that it doesn't automatically pick a thing for you. And now another thing that I saw was the Lost Sector word throttle. So there was a glitch that you could get it instantly, and I guess obviously I would assume they fixed that, and they also changed it from 10 minutes to 5 minutes, which I guess would make it easier for you people to farm the Lost Sectors, but I guess 5 minutes is still a good amount of time to wait. And I actually do like it a little bit more than 10 minutes, because I feel like it's a little bit better. But yeah, that's it. Nothing here, just a couple bugs issues, some fixes that they had to do. And, oh yeah, some faction rally things that they weren't appearing apparently. But really, that's it. That's nothing really too interesting here. Now the UI is actually kind of cool for me, at least, because I am colorblind. It's really nice to be able to change some of the color schemes so I can kind of see it better. And so yeah, they're gonna add that a little bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I don't remember much anything here. Yeah. Oh, the increase. I actually did that once by accident. I dismantled one of the masterworks by accident when trying to dismantle something else. So yeah, I guess that's kind of nice. And the power move thing, I didn't really know what that was. Power move is required from the cave area's radiant thing. They will be properly notified. I don't know. I guess maybe they just weren't being notified, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much it. This I did have experience where some things were like level 21 for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that was it though. Nothing really crazy interesting here. Oh, I guess yeah, this also. I mean, again, something small, a little bit annoying that you wouldn't realize that something was, the postmaster was full. But yeah, nothing crazy. Alright, so the rewards. This was something that I really read into a lot. And so I do like emblems, which is kind of cool that you can actually kind of see it now better. One thing is that they reduce the amount of XP required to get the illuminated engram, which it's really cool that they can get some stuff that you need to buy with real money from illuminated engram. And so that's kind of nice that you can get it for free every once in a while. And that's kind of nice that they also changed it from 160k to 120k. So you'll be able to get those a lot faster. Well, not a lot faster, but a little bit faster. So this thing, this right here, I didn't really notice anything that maybe some people did. I didn't really notice anything that. This, alright, nothing really, nothing too big there. Again, nothing crazy. This is all really much kind of just nothing really crazy that might fix anything. Gunsmith engrams, again, nothing here. When I looked at the rewards, I thought there was going to be much more, but nothing here, except for one thing big that is really going to be changing a lot. Now, that one big thing, though, is that they're going to be fixing the issue of 3 of coins. Now, I don't know if you guys used it, but really for me, it was just, it wouldn't work anywhere. So I don't know if it was just on Mercury, or maybe that's just where I was using it. But really, it didn't work for me anywhere, so I assume they really addressed that thing, and back in Destiny 1, I would use them a lot. So yeah, 3 of coins are kind of back in the running, and I might have some glitches for you guys that I would do in Destiny 1 for Destiny 2. And so, yeah, I guess they increased the thing for exotic rewards in Heroic Strikes. Again, nothing crazy there. I guess you might have a higher chance. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you're still on the Red War campaign, this might benefit you here. Gunsmith thing will be reached level 20. And so, yeah, nothing, again, this is going to be the second to last thing. So, before it was kind of released, the February 30th update wasn't really too interesting, which I kind of expected. It didn't take that long from the announcement for them to actually kind of release it, so I didn't expect it to be that interesting. But next, the February 28th update, that's going to be a lot more interesting, and I'm going to cover that a lot more in depth. And so finally, some miscellaneous stuff, the Gleaming Boon Vanguard now costs less, I guess, which I guess is kind of nice. And I guess everything here is just fixed issues, so it's nothing really too crazy. It's just some bugs. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, nothing crazy here, nothing that's gonna like break the game or anything. I guess maybe that one exotic perk that I talked about that had regenerating ammo, which I guess it might be interesting to see how it plays out. But that is it. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the update.